What's here, y'all? Welcome back to Right at the Wire. Well, we've arrived at Preakness Day, and as promised, we've got our full card selections. Now, I'll just make one little note. Obviously, the 14th race is Arabian horses. Pimlico does this. They always have the last race of Arabians. I think Delaware Park does it too. I, I don't follow them, and I'm not going to hazard a guess at who might be the winner in that race, and I hope you don't mind. But I'm just going to avoid that and stick with dirt and turf. That's what we do, so that's what we're going to go with. I'll give you a minute to absorb the full card. Okay, well, I know it's a little late, and I apologize for that, but as I've mentioned, the time is pretty precious to me lately, so I hope you'll understand it's better late than never. We've got a post time starting at 10:30 a.m., race number one at Pimlico tomorrow, but hopefully you'll have a chance to take a look at this beforehand. So we'll get to our best bets and value plays. I like Booth in the fourth race. He's on a roll. Steve Asherson's really good at keeping horses running well. And I think speed-wise, he's just better than the rest of these. And so I'm going to go with him as our best bet for the day. The long shot, I've got some interesting ones here, but the best price for a horse I think can take a race down is Ocean Club. Number 3 at 15 to 1 in the seventh race. There isn't a lot of speed in the race, and it's a little light on class. And so he looks to me like one that perhaps can get to the lead and just take them all the way without a lot of resistance. It's a race that's got some vulnerability in it. And so we'll take a swing with Ocean Club as the long shot play of the day in the seventh race. Value plays Task Force in the maiden in the third race. Both favorites to me are very short prices, but a little on the vulnerable side. Bob Baffert's got one in there, Varney. But, honestly, looking at his running lines, I think it's on reputation primarily. He has run against some good company, but he's a little lacking to me, and I don't know that he warrants the short price. I like Task Force has run very well, and he'll be coming from off the pace. And Varney's got speed, and there isn't a lot in the race. And I don't like Last Man Standing at all, and he's way too short. So Task Force to me looks like he's got some upside, so we'll take him at 12 to 1. 90% Maddie is always a horse I've liked. She's a hard runner. She always brings her A game. And I don't know that she's got enough to win, but I think she can get into the money at 15 to 1 in the fourth race. Same to be said, Lily Simone is another one that looks pretty good in the fifth at 10 to 1. Will be coming from off the pace, but I believe it's a turf sprint, and I think that she's got the kind of form that it's sneaky good, and I think that if they keep it on the turf, we got to watch because there's been a hell of a lot of rain. Obviously, there was quite a bit on Black Eyed Susan Day. They had to delay things for quite some time, so we'll see what happens. They may take a few of the early races off the turf to preserve the course. So we'll just see. But I do like Lily Simone, the 4 in the fifth race. Just a Fair Shake, we talked about in the pick 5 sequence. I liked what I saw from this horse last time. Wasn't good enough to get the win. It couldn't get to Pay Billy, who passed him in the stretch. But he looked pretty sharp to me, and I think another move forward is very possible. 6 to 1, I'd like the price to be a little better, and perhaps it will be. But I think Just a Fair Shake is one to consider in the 10th race. I believe that's the Sir Barton. As you know, when I have a single, a best bet I really like, I like to build doubles around. So we're going to build around Booth. So the first one in races 3 and 4, we're going to use 3, 4, and 5 with the 6 singled. And then in races 4 and 5, we'll single the 6, and then we'll single the 3 I believe it's Glean in the 5th race. But then we'll do another one with 6 on top with 4, 11. So we'll have 2 doubles there, 6, 3, and then 6 with 4 and 11. Hope that's clear. And then for the Preakness and the dinner party, well, we've got to put a double in there, don't we? So I like Neat a lot, and we're getting a Neat on the morning line at 8 to 1. I think had a troubled trip last time. Quite a few did in the race prior to this, but I really liked what I saw. I saw some good kick there and some good resilience with a better trip. I think is awful dangerous in a race that's pretty wide open to me. And so we hope we get Neat home. And if we do, we'll do a dead double with Journalism in the Preakness 4-2. And then we're going to do another one with Clever Again, because I think Clever Again's got a really good shot at taking it down. We'll see how the race shape pans out, and Clever Again may have to rate, but I see no reason why he can't if he has to. But I think he's going to get the lead. I mean, I hope he does. I think that's the best place for him. But he's going to be right up amongst the leaders, and I really like his form. And he's a horse that can run all day. So I think he's extremely dangerous if Journalism falters in the Preakness. So we'll do 4-2 and 4-8 there. Pick 3. We're going to do one for the Preakness for the 11th through the 13th races. We'll do 3, 5, 7. Reagan's Wit, I think, is beatable with the 3 or the 5. But we want to include all of them. Hopefully the price won't be too short on Reagan's Wit if he does in fact win. And then we'll single Neat and we'll single Journalism. Then we'll do another one with 3, 5, 7 with Neat, and then we'll single Clever Again. So we have 2 pick 3s for the 11th through 13th. And then for races 3 through 5, using our best bet booth, we'll go 3, 4, 5 with 6 with 3, the single there, Glean. And then we will do another one with 3, 4, 5 with booth single 6, and then 4, 11. So we've got a few pick 3s. There's a lot of great wagering options on the day. I was kind of muddied a bit, pardon the pun, by the rain and whatnot today. But there are a couple of them that I think there's an all dirt. There's a dirt pick 5 and there's a turf pick 5. There's a lot of betting options. I apologize. I don't have a pick 6 for you, but if you do go back and look at our pick 5 sequence, and then you can add in the 8th race into that. I would have 2 singles with Invictus. Can't quite make Invictus the best bet on the day, and then I only used Journalism and Clever Again. You can use either. I really would like to single Journalism, but I just can't quite get there. I still think he's the pick to win it, but I really like Clever Again as an alternative. And if we get that far in the pick 5, or if you do play the pick 6, I think it would be shameful if we didn't have either one of them comes in and we didn't have it accounted for. So that's what I would do with the pick 6, and I think you can formulate it from there. So it's a little shorter than what we normally do for our best bets and value plays, and I hope you understand again time. This is it's nearly midnight on Friday night, so we were able to get it in. So I hope this will help you in your own wagering strategy, and I'll certainly wish you the best of luck. It's going to be a pretty good day. There is some beatable chalk in the early races in particular, and in the later races. I think they're very competitive fields that offer a lot of betting opportunity. So it should be a really fun day of racing at Pimlico, and it's the last one before they renovate. So the Preakness will be at Laurel next year. So I think the year after as well. So let's enjoy it while we can. If you do like content like this, of course, please like and subscribe. And again, thanks so much to all of you who continue to grow our community. And God, you guys are just fantastic with the comments. I love it. I really do. I've heard some really good input from you guys, and I appreciate it very much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I know I'm a broken record, but I really want you to know how much I like it. It does make this worthwhile. It is a labor of love, but sometimes it's tough to put the kind of time in to get the kind of content you guys deserve. So anyway, thank you for all you do. That's it from here. We're gonna have the Belmont fully covered. Next week we got a bit of a lull, so look out for those posts that we talked about for claiming races, optional claimers, allowances, and maybe even some ungraded stakes, and perhaps a maiden claimer to give you guys some insight from my experience in handicapping, things I do in those particular types of races. Nina asked for it, and I think the feedback's been very positive on our initial maiden special weight post. So I think that's a good week where we can get that done. We'll replay the Preakness, we'll take a look at it, analyze it, of course, and you'll have that available too. So plenty of content on the way. That's it from here. Talk to you soon. Get your sleep because it's a long day tomorrow. I'm going to turn in right now. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. And until then, be well.